Guys, deluded, Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante, I'm back again. NENY, now he signed a new deal. You guys know I don't like to give my opinion on everything, so when I saw this information, I was actually on my lunch break. I was like, why? Now I gotta go home and talk about this. And what did I see? I saw people in my comments saying speak about it, people on Twitter saying speak about it. So, I mean, the football life never chose me, I chose it, or whatever. Like, it is a bit of both, but nobody told me to get up on YouTube and start talking about football, so let's just crack on, innit? Like, it's a duty to you guys. Now, NENY, where do we start? Not to go over everything, but we know when you're looking at the Arsenal side, he's probably, no disrespect to him, but he's not one of them that you're looking at thinking a wow player. There's nothing wrong with that. He's very much a rotation, best way of putting it, / squad player, backup, FA Cup, Carling Cup, all of these sort of things. Games when they're coming thick and fast, you need to rotate. He's very much going to be the guy. If you're picking Arsenal's best 11 or best midfield, you're not going to play him. But that being said, this season, credit where it's due, he's been alright, man. He's our only defensive mid, which I'm not going to get into it. You guys know my feelings on we need that creative presence in the midfield. He's the only thing we can say close to this club, at least in the first team picture. I know Maitland-Niles, there's talk of him playing slightly deeper in midfield and a couple other things can be done, but black and white, if it's just black and white, NENY is the closest thing we have in that squad to a defensive midfield player, and I think that's wrong. But he stood up to be counted. He's been playing all right. He's bottled it when everyone's bottled it. Don't get it twisted, but he's been all right. Now he's 25, turning 26 in July, and he signed a 5-year deal, I believe, or 4 or 5-year deal up until 2022. So he's very much secured his future. I mean, he's coming from humble beginnings of Egypt, playing for Basel. He's playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Come on, no bants. Top 6 and that. He's living his life. It can't get no better. He can't go and join no other top 6 club or no fairly reputable club. I'll stand corrected if he goes and does it, and I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying no one's really looking to buy him in that. So he's in London, he's at this club, he's living life, he's secured a decent contract, because we've got to remember, I believe at the end of this, if my maths is right, he's going to be 31, so we know when you get to 31, Arsenal's going to get rid of you, and he's going to be winding down, so he secured his future in that. You'd like to imagine he's not going to get another contract in that. Fans seem to be liking his Twitter antics as well. For me as well, I mean, he's not the midfielder we want to see that has actually renewed his contract. I mean, there's Wilshere, there's Ramsey, there's several other things that there's even Nelson. There's things that need to be done. I'm not even getting at NENY, but I'm no transfer expert. But 1 minute we ain't got peas for wages and peas for this, and then you're handing in a new contract. You stop renewing contracts that don't need to be renewed, man. Like, what does first I'd like to know what this means for the budget, because you've now obviously you've got to have given him a minor percentage, even that of a raise, a wage rise, because he signed a new deal. So what does that mean for our kitty going forward with trying to tie down Ramsey, and you want Wilshere to stay and be captain, allegedly Wenger, and the other rest of the club, if you want him, innit? What does that mean? I'd like to know what that means for our negotiating table moving forward, personally speaking with you guys. I mean, like I said, NENY is a squad player. It's 2015-16 season where he signed in January. He made 44 appearances in total. Like I said, he signed in January, so he was playing for Basel and that. 15 for Arsenal, 16, 17, 24 appearances. This year, 26 already. So he's played the most he's played since he's been here. There's been many a time you ain't seen NENY in the first team picture, and what I mean by that is, of course, he's in the squad, but how many times have we seen? I've seen it for time. There's been times where you have not seen this guy's name on a match day squad for time. So I don't want to say he's comfortable, because I'd like to imagine any footballer wants to play, especially when you've got this opportunity, you want to play football, but you've got to somewhat know where you stand. You're going to be the squad player. I mean, if I'm looking at it, of course, different games, different contexts. He's our only defensive mid at the club, like I said. But if I'm looking at it, our midfield options, fair enough, Ozil's our 10, but you can play him deeper. I'd rather play him, depending on the context. Wilshere, I'd rather play Xhaka, even though he allows their man to tick. So I'm not even... NENY's calm, man. He needs to pass the ball forward, but he's all right. He's done his thing. I'm not even hating on the guy. But our midfield... most of our midfield options, I'd rather even play Maitland-Niles, even though NENY's probably better than him at this moment in time, ahead of NENY. But there's nothing you can do. If a man wants to give you a contract, you have to sign that, to be honest with you. There's nothing more to be said. Congratulations, ultimately, NENY, for signing a new deal. Someone's deemed that you deserve it. It's nothing against the man. He stood up to be counted, and he's been okay in a couple of games. I'm not going to sit and gas it and say he's been amazing, because he hasn't, but he's been all right. And like I said, he's the only thing we get close to a defensive mid. To a degree, you have to say it is a bit baffling, because I mean, like Chambers, who signed a new deal, allegedly they were up for sale. And on the topic, I mean, he's up for sale last summer / January, and you've got to imagine that if a bid comes in of a decent offer, they'll still entertain it. I mean, we're looking at it, if we need to raise funds and if we do need to tie down the likes of Ramsey and these guys, do you not sell on any, maybe, I don't know, a 15 million or something, or something like that? The good thing is, I could say we're probably not going to sell him, but I could at least say he's been in okay form. He's going and playing at the World Cup for his country in the next couple months. If he puts in a decent showing, obviously there's scouts from other leagues and stuff. If they put a bid in or negotiating hand is somewhat strong, it's Arsenal, will take that with a pinch of salt. So yeah, there's really not much more to be said. Oh yeah, so in 3 years he's ultimately only made 66 appearances for the club. So that very much shows you, no disrespect, but he's a guy that's restricted to cup competition, to all of these things. I didn't even check, but I'd be cautious to know how many times he's actually completed 90 minutes, because there's been times he's deserved to stay on, he's been subbed, many a time he's been brought on to shut games out, and all of these sort of things there, man. So yeah, on a happy to be here sort of thing, and I can't fault him for that. So yeah, man, he's gone from being allowed to leave to, on paper, signing a new deal. Now contracts basically mean nothing for anyone in today's football, whether you're the creme de la creme, the Messis and that. Obviously Messi's tied down, or you're El Nene, no disrespect to him. There's not much more to be said on that front, to be honest with you, man. He's played the most this season of any, so he's done alright. So guys, Deluded Goon, the YouTubes, and Golo Kante, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.